Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a bit different, and when I say a bit different I mean I haven't uploaded in a while anyway, but I'm going to try. And today we're going to be going over my Nintendo Switch collection. I've seen a few of these and I really love watching them, so I thought I would do mine. So that's what we're going to do today, and we'll just get straight into it. So to start, obviously we've got my Switch. I've got the what is it? The OLED Switch. So I'm trying to turn the screen off. I've got the OLED Switch, and I've put these cute little thumb grips on them because I don't like playing consoles without thumb grips. I've got them on everything. And I've got this like grip case on it as well. It's the... I can't remember what it's called. I'll write it on the screen which one the grip is, but this is my Switch and I love it. And the grip's also dockable, and it comes with different grips, so you can pick which one's your favourite. It's great. But before I had this Switch, I had the very first Switch, the original one, not long after it came out, and I upgraded at Christmas, and so that's the Switch that I've got. It's my favourite. It's me personally, I think this one's a lot better than the original. The battery life's better. The screen's so much better. Yeah, so that's the Switch. Straight into games. We'll go into physical ones first. So these, if I can I do this in one go? Let's try. These are my physical games. I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to games. Have I played every single one of these? 100% not, and I will be completely honest, there's a bunch of these that I haven't played yet, but I bought because I know I will love them when I do get to play them. So we'll go straight into it. The first one is FNAF Help Wanted. I love the FNAF series. I always have loved the FNAF series. I've got the first 4 on my PC, then I've got this one, I've got Sister Location on my PC, and I've got Security Breach on my PlayStation 4. I haven't played this one yet, but I've watched a lot of videos on it and it's a very good game, and I'm very excited to play it. I haven't had this one for too long. I had it as a present, and I'm very excited to play it. I wanted to play Sister Location before Help Wanted, and I haven't completed Sister Location yet. That's the only reason I haven't played that one. But other than that, I'm very excited to play it. The next one, sorry, this is a bit dusty, I'm a bit embarrassed. We've got Super Mario Maker 2. I bought this one second hand, so it was quite cheap compared to what it's like brand new. I do like this game. It's not my favourite. It's not my favourite Mario game by any means, but it's a great game. And I like being able to make my own little things on it. That's the main reason I bought it, just because you can like make your own little levels, and that's the main reason I bought this one. So I do like it, it's just not my favourite Mario game. Next, we got Stardew Valley. Now, can you really have a Switch if you don't own a Stardew Valley? And when I say that, I mean like, it's an iconic game on the PC. It's expensive on Switch, I'm aware. Again, I bought this one second hand, and I got a discount on it because I bought it from the place I work. So I got mine fairly cheap. But it is so worth it on the Switch. You can like carry around your village with you. It's great. I love it. And you get a little booklet in the Switch version. Obviously when you buy games on the PC, especially through the Steam store, you don't get any. And the little booklet, it has like a little map with it. The light's really bright, isn't it? You got like a little map, and you know, like basic farming guide, caring for crops guide, the seasons and what crops you get in the different seasons, the foraging guide. You've got a list, well not a list, you've got like a little picture of all of the residents there, and it's really cute, like the little booklet you get. I'm very glad I got mine with the booklet. I'd be really sad if I didn't, to be honest. But Stardew Valley, games like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing have my soul, and Disney Dream Valley, they have my soul. So they're my favourite type of games anyway, so of course I'm gonna love Stardew Valley. Next, we've got Smash Bros. I feel like this is the type of game you have to own on the Switch. If you own a Switch, you own Smash Bros, because it's like iconic. I love the Mortal Kombat games, and it reminds me of the Mortal Kombat games just with like levels rather than just the one floor, if that makes sense. I haven't played it much though. I've unlocked all of the characters, but I haven't really played it much after that because I usually just play Switch on my own, and I don't really play this one on my own. That's basically it for that one. And we've got Brain Training. The only reason I bought this is because I used to be obsessed with the one on the DS, and I just bought it for that reason, and I think I've used it twice. I mean, I've lost the pen that came with it. Mine did come with a pen, and I lost the pen. But I mean, it's a good game. There's just better games out there. I don't use this one a lot. And then we've got Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I completed this game within like a couple of weeks of owning it. I was obsessed. The puzzles are so cute. Playing 2 players just as cute as well, so you can get like co-op mode on it. And some of the stuff on there is just so cute, like the way that like you have to turn the whole map to do some of the puzzles, and it had my heart and soul. I absolutely love this. I would recommend this to anybody if you own a Switch. Get this game, it's worth it if you like puzzle games. Obviously if you don't like puzzle games, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you do, this is beautiful. Next we have Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Deluxe, is that how you pronounce that? Deluxe? Super Mario Bros. I love the Mario games. I love the platformer style games. I love this game. I love Mario. I prefer this one to the Super Mario Maker. I think the levels are better in it. Other than that, it's a great Mario game. I love it. It's a great Mario game. There's not much to say about that one, really. Next, we got Yoshi's Crafted World. Now, I only got this about a week or 2 ago. Again, I bought it from the place I work, so I got it quite cheap secondhand. And it is a great little game. So far, I've only done like 2 levels on it, and the puzzles are really cute. And I love like collecting I love collecting the little coins, and I love that it's like paper styled, like as you can see like in the background of the cover, it's all like paper origami styled, and I think it's really cute. And I feel like most of the Mario games and like Yoshi games and Nintendo games in that respect, they always are really cute, and I love it. And again, I'd recommend it if you like a little puzzle game. Next one, we've got Pokemon Violet. Now, it's Pokemon Violet. I feel like most Pokemon games are the same, and I feel like I'm going to get hated for saying that, but they are all very similar, just different Pokemon. But it's the first Pokemon game I've played through properly, and I love it for that reason. But I feel like when I played Pokemon Sword, is that the one I own? Give me a sec, I've got that one as a physical as well. Okay, so we've got Pokemon Shield's the one I've got. So I never really played this one much, but I did play Violet much. I prefer Violet to Shield. But I do think they're very, very similar games with very, very similar storylines. But I'm not going to hate on either of them. I've never hated either of them. I just never played them. Like, I haven't completed either of them. And that's fine. Next we've got LA Noire. I bought this just because I wanted this sort of game on Switch, like a GTA styled game on Switch, just for when I'm travelling about. And I love the fact that it's like the flip side to GTA. It's the opposite. Instead of being the criminal, you're the detective. And I absolutely love it. Up until one point, the only thing I don't like about this game is obviously you start off as a police officer, then you become a detective, and then you like go up and up and up. As soon as you go past being a detective, the crimes are just a bit more boring. Like, I was solving murders, and then you put me on like other stuff that I didn't care about. I haven't played it much since that, but I plan to finish it. Then I'm going to do the next 2 as one, just because they are the same game. This is Police and this is Police 2. I really, really enjoy these games. They're very, very what's the word? They're very chill, but not chill. So you have like a set amount of police officers working for you each day, and you have to like send them off to different crimes happening, and obviously you never know what's going to happen after you send someone off, so you kind of have to try and plan for the worst in every game. But there's obviously different storylines in each one. And I just really enjoy them for that reason more than anything. It's like, you know, you've got a storyline, but you don't have a storyline. I don't know how else to explain it. You can like hire people, fire people, send them off. You can send SWAT teams, but you can only use them at certain times. They take X amount of time to come back. Some crimes don't get solved, or some crimes people get away with them and like get past the police because, you know, they didn't see, or you couldn't send someone out in time, that sort of thing. So it's like, it's kind of a puzzle game. I feel like that's a puzzle game. I've just explained a puzzle game. It's a great game. I'd recommend definitely the first one. I haven't played much of the second one though, but I'd definitely recommend trying them if you are into that sort of game. I feel like I've explained that really badly, but I tried my best. The next one, this is not mine. It's just in my room for storage. This is my nephew's game on Switch. It's a bike game. I've never played it. It's not mine. But I'm putting it in here because it's in my collection, so I'm putting it out there. Okay, now next, Super Mario Odyssey. This is my favourite game of all time on Switch specifically, because I have different favourite games depending on the console. I'm that type of person. But this is my favourite game on Switch. I have 100%ed it. I am planning on restarting it again soon because I want to redo it. I haven't played it since the first time I played it, so I want to redo it again and try again. And I absolutely love it. I love the music, I love the style, I love the artwork, that sort of thing. I love everything about it. 100% recommend. Please get this game if you haven't already. It's beautiful. Yes. Got Luigi's Mansion 3. I feel like this one's self-explanatory. In the sense of, if you've played 1 and 2, you know the gist of the game. If you've never played any of them, like I didn't before I played this one, you're basically just Luigi. You've got, I can't remember what he's called, but you've got that version of yourself, and you can play 2-player, and you're just in a mansion catching ghosts and shit. That's the best way to put it, right? It's a great game. It's, again, not my favourite, but it's still a really good game, and I'd still recommend it. You know, there's not much to say about that one. Got Little Friends. Now, I bought this thinking it would be Nintendogs. It is not Nintendogs. It's nowhere near good as Nintendogs. It disappointed me. I've nearly sold it twice, but my nephew loves it, so I didn't want to sell it because he wants to keep it, so I'm keeping it just for him. But it's nothing like Nintendogs. I was quite disappointed with this one, actually, because it's very, very basic compared to what I remember Nintendogs being as a kid. Maybe I'm too old for it. I don't know. Wasn't for me. Got Legend of Zelda. I haven't completed this, but I do really love it. The first time I played it, I was very confused. I kept dying. I didn't know what I was doing. I've watched a lot of videos since then, and I plan on playing it more, but I haven't played much of it. But I definitely want to. So this one's going to be one that I play and try and complete at some point. I just don't know when, but I will. But it was good from the bits that I did play with it. Next, we've got Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. I've only played Super Mario 3D World from this. I haven't played the Bowser's Fury bit, so I can't comment on that one. But Super Mario World, I really like it. Again, it's a Mario game. I love Mario games. I feel like there's not much to be said about Mario games. I love them all. I've never had a bad Mario game. In my opinion, anyway. Next, we've got the Coma. I have not played this yet. I bought it from work, so I got it quite cheap. The back, like the explanation of it sounded really good, and that's the only reason I bought it. I just haven't played it yet. It says, the back, the Coma is back, recut and remastered, explorist horror fest of the Korean indie cult classic with an all-new visual upgrade and mechanics. And it's kind of, it says, where is it? Listen carefully to the footsteps revealing the killer's approach, run and hide from the killer, avoid poisonous testicles. So it's kind of like a survival horror 2D illustrated game, and it just sounded good, so I bought it, but I haven't played it, so I don't know, so we'll find out when I do play that. I've got Animal Crossing. Again, self-explanatory. I feel like everyone has this game on Switch, and if you don't, you secretly do, you just don't admit it, let's be honest. But Animal Crossing New Horizons, I absolutely love this. I'm very annoyed at myself though, because when I got my new Switch at Christmas, I accidentally forgot, I say accidentally, I forgot to transfer my island over, so I've had to restart it, and it's made me a bit sad because I've had to restart my island and I lost everything. So I will do it at some point, I just haven't done it yet. Then we've got Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I haven't played much of this one. Again, it's another Pokemon game. I specifically bought the Eevee one because Eevee's my favourite Pokemon of all time, if you cannot tell by Eevee over there. So I picked up the Eevee version. I just haven't played it much. Because I've got a lot of games, if you haven't noticed. These are just my physical ones as well. And the last one we've got Ring Fit Adventure. I bought it during lockdown like everybody else did, and I haven't played it much. So, that be that one. We've got a game called 911 Operator. I'll put like the pictures here. So 911 Operator is very, very similar to This Is the Police games. It's just a different layout. I haven't played much of this one. I preferred This Is Police over 911 Operator, so I'd recommend going for This Is Police if you're thinking of getting this sort of game. So that one weren't the best, but it weren't bad either. The next one I've got is Batman: The Enemy Within, the second Telltale series. I did have the first one, but I sold the first one because it was a physical copy. And there's so many orbs in my bedroom right now. Just give me a minute, guys, please, thank you. So I did have the first Telltale series, but I sold that one purely because I have a copy on my PC and I didn't need 2 copies. I didn't play it on my Switch. Next we've got Cult of the Lamb. Now, I have a copy of this on my PC and I purposefully brought it on my Switch because I love it that much as a game and wanted a portable copy. So, Cult of the Lamb is a game where you are a little lamb and you have to make a cult following to try and fight the enemy, basically, and it's adorable. And I just absolutely love it. And again, I'd recommend at least trying it to everyone. It might not be your style, but I'd recommend it. Next I've got is Death Squared. This is just a little puzzle game with 2 little, 2 to 4. You can have little boxes and you have to solve the puzzles and get to your colour. I played this one with my partner and I absolutely love it. I love puzzle games. And it was such a cute puzzle game. Some of it was very, very stressful, but once you kind of get the gist of how the game works and the way that the puzzles work, it becomes a lot easier and it's absolutely adorable. Next we've got Just Dance 2020. Again, bought it during lockdown, try and keep fit. I had the trial for the, what do you call it, like where you can get all of the songs. I had the trial for that for a while, but I didn't play it enough to warrant paying for it, so I never did in the end. But it was fun when I played it. I wouldn't play it now though. And we've got Disney Dreamlight Valley. Of course, I feel like if you like Animal Crossing and if you like Stardew Valley, you'll like Disney Dreamlight Valley. The only thing I would say is if you are going to get it on Switch, wait until it becomes free, because there's so many bugs at the minute because it's still in the testing phase, that it's probably not worth the £20 unless you don't mind the bugs. Next we've got Mario Kart 8. I got that one for free with my Switch when I had my original one, and obviously it moved over to my new one. It's a great co-op game. It's not so fun on your own, but I love Mario Kart. Me and my nephew play it a lot together, and he loves it, so I love it. Got The Escapists. I haven't actually played this one yet. I'm aware it's a puzzle game. I've watched quite a fair few videos on it, and the game looks great. I just haven't had much chance to play it yet because I've been playing a lot of other games, because as we went through my physical collection, you could probably imagine I've got a lot of of games to get through. And the last 2, we've got Thief Simulator. This one I kind of bought just because it was on sale for like 60p on the eShop, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You are a thief and you have to try and rob things. It's quite fun. It can get a little bit addicting trying to like get all of the things that you're going into the house for and trying to figure out the puzzle, like how to do it, where to hide if you need to, and those sort of things. But it gets very repetitive after a while, so I haven't played it for a while just because it got too repetitive for me. And the last one is Yooka-Laylee: The Impossible Lair. I bought this because I didn't realise it wasn't the first one, and I haven't played it yet because I wanted to play the first one before I played the second one. so I need to go and buy the first one now. That's the only reason I haven't played it, because I didn't realise it when I bought it that it was the second and not the first. But I did buy it on sale on the eShop as well, so it weren't too much. I think I paid like £20 for it, maybe less. I feel like I want to say it was less. The other thing I wanted to show you was this. So none of my games are actually in my Switch cases, not a single one. They're all just empty boxes. All of my games are in here and my Switch case, so I've got all of my favourite ones in my carry case. And then this is my box with my other ones in. Like this is where I actually store them, and I've got an SD card in here as well. I don't swap out my SD card. I just have an extra one, and it came with like one of these things, so I just store it in here because I don't want to lose the SD card. But I don't actually switch them out in my Switch because you're not meant to do that, and Switch moans at you if you do that. Like it's bad for your Switch if you do that. But I just wanted to show this because I bought it the other day and I think it's really cute. But this is where my Switch games are, and there's like a little button on top. The only other thing would be my carry case, which I got from Game, which is a UK store. I just dropped a Joy-Con. So I bought this carry case from Game, which is like a UK store. A bit like GameStop. And I can say that because I have been to GameStop. It's very similar. And all that is in here is I've got my extra Joy-Cons in here. I've got all of my games here. And this is like obviously the bit where the Switch goes. And if you ever want to get a grip for your Switch and you're worried that it won't fit, that's one thing I love about this one, because it fits perfectly in the Switch case, which is just a standard sized Switch case. And then if you get one like the one I've got, your grips fit in the top next to your Joy-Cons and it all zips up still. So that's one of the reasons I love this Switch grip. But that's everything I've got with my Switch, and yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I feel like I've talked a lot. Hopefully it's all interesting and stuff that people care about. It's probably not, but yeah, I've seen quite a lot of people do these Switch game and like what I have with my Switch and that sort of things, and I enjoy watching them, so I thought I would do one. And hopefully if you've never seen some of the games I've got before, it's like some recommendations for you. You might find some games that you absolutely love yourself. I just wanted to make this video for you all, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one, and goodbye.